Alright, so while you were sleeping, something wild just happened in the AI crypto space. Internet Computer, yeah, the project everyone loves to roast for dumping 95% from its all-time high, just flipped Bittensor to become the largest AI cryptocurrency by market cap. I know, it didn't hold the crown for long. TAO snatched it back within hours. But here's what nobody's talking about. ICP shouldn't have even gotten close. TAO's got the hype, the halving coming in December, the AI narrative everyone's obsessed with. So why is a supposedly dead layer 1 suddenly breathing down its neck? And more importantly, should you care? Because if analysts are right, we might be watching infrastructure get sold at a garage sale price while everyone's chasing the shiny new toys. Let's break this down. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm your guide through the chaos of crypto markets, and today we're diving into one of the most underrated comebacks nobody saw coming. Do me a favor, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications, because this AI crypto battle is just getting started, and you don't want to miss what happens next. So, here's the context. ICP briefly touched a $3.8 billion market cap and overtook Bittensor, which is sitting at around $3.6 billion right now. Now TAO has been the darling of AI crypto for months, decentralized machine learning, subnet competitions, the whole 9 yards. It's got momentum, community hype, and a halving event coming in December that'll cut daily emissions in half. On paper, TAO should be untouchable right now. But ICP, this thing trades 95% below its $750 all-time high. That's the kind of drawdown that makes investors delete their apps and pretend they never heard of crypto. Yet somehow, it's clawing its way back into relevance. According to AIXBT, an AI-powered trading analyst, ICP has some serious fundamentals working in its favor. All token unlocks are complete, meaning there's no future supply bomb waiting to crater the price. 50% of the supply is staked, showing long-term conviction. And exchange reserves just hit all-time lows, which typically means holders aren't planning to sell anytime soon. Here's my take. This isn't just about market cap ego. This flip, even if temporary, signals that smart money might be rotating out of overheated AI plays and into beaten-down infrastructure. When traders start eyeing projects down 95% with improving fundamentals, that's usually the early signal of a trend reversal. The question is whether ICP has the tech and adoption to back it up, or if this is just a dead cat bounce with better marketing. Now, before you run off to ape into ICP, let's pump the brakes and look at what's actually happening under the hood. Because if this is real, we need evidence. And if it's smoke and mirrors, we need to know before retail gets wrecked again. TAO's narrative is straightforward. Decentralized AI, halving, incoming, reduced inflation. Textbook bullish setup. But the price action? It's been cooling off hard. After months of impressive gains, traders are clearly taking profits. Liquidity is flowing somewhere, and that somewhere appears to be large-cap altcoins with value plays. ICP fits that bill perfectly. ICP isn't pumping on vibes or meme coin energy. They just launched something called the Caffeine app. And no, it's not a coffee tracker. Caffeine enables self-writing applications. We're talking about programs that can autonomously generate and improve their own code using on-chain, compute, and AI logic. If that sounds insane, it's because it kind of is. This positions ICP as actual AI infrastructure, not just another model marketplace or token with AI slapped on the white paper. According to Internet Computer Today, WordPress powers about 43% of the internet. That's almost half of all websites. Now, if Caffeine can capture just 1% of that market, you're looking at 4 million canisters running on the Internet Computer Network. Every app created means new canisters. New canisters mean more cycles burned. More cycles burned creates deflationary pressure on ICP. It's a flywheel effect that could genuinely shift tokenomics if adoption picks up. My honest opinion? That's a massive if. WordPress integration sounds incredible on paper, but execution is everything in crypto. We've seen too many grand visions crumble under real-world usage. Still, the fact that they're building real utility instead of just promising it in a roadmap PDF, that's worth paying attention to. Alright, let's talk charts because honestly, technicals are screaming right now. ICP is holding around $6.36, with a really clear accumulation zone between $6.02 and $6.31. That's institutional behavior. Big players quietly stacking while retail panics about macro conditions. If ICP breaks past resistance at $6.42 to $6.45, the next stop is $7.50. And if it clears the 200 EMA sitting around $7 to $7.30, we're looking at a potential run to $8.38 to $8.54, which is a historical supply zone. CryptoBullet, a well-known technical analyst, dropped a chart showing ICP repeating the same bullish pattern it printed in 2023 and 2024, but on a bigger scale. He pointed out that ICP fully engulfed the October 10th crash, which is honestly a textbook reversal signal. And get this, while Bitcoin was puking, ICP stayed relatively strong. That's divergence. And, well, divergence in crypto often leads to explosive moves. CryptoBullet even compared ICP's setup to Zcash and Dash, both of which pumped hard when they showed similar patterns. If ICP follows that trajectory, we could be looking at targets between $30 and $35. Now, do I think ICP will hit $35 tomorrow? No. But the technical structure is there, the fundamentals are improving, and sentiment is shifting from ICP is dead to wait, maybe this isn't dead. So, here's my take. ICP is, honestly, a high-risk, high-reward play right now. It's not some memecoin moonshot, but it's definitely not your blue-chip safety bet either. We're looking at infrastructure that, well, got left for dead and is now starting to show some real signs of life. If you're after asymmetric upside, this is exactly the kind of setup that can deliver, if, and only if, the tech actually gains real adoption. The Caffeine app, the WordPress angle, those deflationary cycles burning. These aren't just buzzwords, they're actual use cases. But, crypto moves fast, and narratives can flip overnight. The key resistance to keep an eye on is $6.45. If ICP breaks through that level with volume, the next leg up could be, well, explosive. Let's just zoom out for a second. The AI crypto sector is really heating up, and it's not just about chatbots and models anymore. We're talking about infrastructure now. Compute, storage, autonomous code execution, all that good stuff. ICP is positioning itself as the backbone for decentralized AI apps, and honestly, that's a fundamentally different play than TAO's model marketplace approach. Both have merit, but they really serve different purposes. TAO's halving in December is going to cut emissions, which should be bullish for price if demand holds up. But if traders are already rotating out before the event, that could be a classic buy the rumor, sell the news setup. Meanwhile, ICP is quietly building without the hype machine cranked to 11. Sometimes, the best opportunities come from projects that aren't trending on Twitter every 5 minutes. The fact that 50% of ICP's supply is staked tells me holders believe in long-term value. Exchange reserves at all-time lows, that's conviction. Compare that to projects with high exchange supply and constant selling pressure, it's night and day. ICP has cleaned up its tokenomics mess, and now the market is starting to notice. But let's be real, ICP has baggage. That $750 all-time high haunts every rally. Retail got crushed on the way down, and many swore they'd never touch it again. That emotional scarring creates opportunity for those willing to look past the pain. Smart money doesn't care about feelings, they care about risk-reward ratios. And right now, ICP's risk-reward is starting to look asymmetric. So what's the play here? Watch $6.45. If ICP breaks above that level with strong volume, the technical case for a move to $7.50 and beyond strengthens significantly. If it fails and rejects, we might see another leg down to retest support at $6. Either way, this isn't a set it and forget it situation. You need to manage risk, set stop losses, and stay nimble. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you found this analysis helpful, drop a comment below. Are you bullish on ICP, or is this just a temporary pump before reality sets in? I read every single comment, so let's have that conversation. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Let's catch the next one together. Quick reminder. This is not financial advice. Crypto is high risk, and you can lose everything. Never invest more than you can afford to lose. Do your own research, manage your risk, and trade responsibly. See you in the next video.